The Rig Veda, a text of immense spiritual and cultural significance, beautifully encapsulates the Vedic people's profound connection with nature. Through hymns dedicated to rivers, mountains, and other natural phenomena, they express their reverence for the forces that shape the world. In this video, we're going to explore these hymns in great detail, highlighting the Vedic understanding of the interconnectedness of all life and their spiritual reflection on nature. Additionally, we will delve deeply into the hymns dedicated to Ushas, the goddess of dawn, whose arrival symbolizes renewal and the eternal life of day and night. The Vedic sages saw the natural world as suffused with divine presence. Rivers, mountains, and other elements of nature were not merely physical entities, but were imbued with spiritual significance, each reflecting different aspects of the divine. Alright, so let's look at some hymns to the rivers. Rivers were central to the Vedic civilization, providing essential resources for agriculture, sustenance, and ritual purification. The Rig Veda contains numerous hymns that praises rivers, treating them as living goddesses with distinct personalities and powers. In Book 10, Hymn 75, verse 1, we can see this. Floods of the joyous rivers, deep and holy, are flowing onward to their steadfast goal. This verse captures the essence of rivers as sacred entities, their flowing waters symbolizing purity, continuity, and the journey of life. The river's journey to the sea mirrors the soul's journey towards the divine, emphasizing the cyclical nature of existence. The Saraswati River holds a special place in the Rig Veda, often described with grandeur and reverence. In Book 10, Hymn 17, verse 10, we can see this. May the waters, the mothers, cleanse us, may they with their waves sweep away all defilement. The waters of the Sarasvati are invoked for their purifying power, both physical and spiritual. The river is portrayed as a life giver, its nourishing waters essential for the prosperity of the land and its people. Another hymn celebrates the Indus River, extolling its vastness and strength, and we can see this in Book 10, Hymn 75, verse 6. Thou flowest on, bearing thy waves as a mother carries her child. Through thee we shall cross and safely reach our goal. The Indus is depicted as a nurturing mother, carrying and supporting those who rely on her. This metaphor highlights the river's role in sustaining life and facilitating journeys, both physical and spiritual. Mountains, with their towering presence and majestic beauty, were seen as abodes of gods and embodiments of strength and stability. Hymns to mountains often reflect their grandeur and their role as protectors and sources of resources. In Book 10, Hymn 173, verse 1. Firm standing mountains, firm are the heavens, firm are the trees and the shrubs, let this earth be firmest of all. This verse illustrates the mountain's role in maintaining cosmic stability. The firmness of mountains is a metaphor for the unchanging and eternal aspects of the universe, providing a foundation for all life. Mountains are also celebrated for their natural wealth, including medicinal plants and precious minerals. In Book 10, Hymn 97, verse 5, we see in this verse, the mountains with their radiant minerals and healing herbs, rich in bounties, bestow their treasures upon us. The mountain's resources are seen as divine gifts, their healing herbs and minerals essential for the well-being of humanity. This reverence for the natural world highlights the Vedic appreciation for the interconnectedness of all life and the gifts of nature. Alright, so let's look at some hymns to natural phenomena. The Vedic hymns also celebrate various natural phenomena, recognizing their power and significance in the cycle of life. Elements like rain, wind, and lightning are personified and revered as divine forces. In Book 5, Hymn 81, verse 3, we read this as in, Thou who art the light of the lights, who art self-luminous, illuminate our minds and hearts. This invocation to Surya, the sun god, emphasizes his role as a bringer of life and light. The sun's rays are seen as a source of enlightenment, both literally and metaphorically, guiding the path of righteousness and wisdom. Wind, personified as Vayu, is another crucial element celebrated in the Rig Veda. Vayu, the breath of the gods who move through the skies, bring us the life force and purify our souls. And that right there is from Book 10, Hymn 186, verse 1. Vayu's movement through the skies symbolizes the omnipresence of the divine breath that sustains all life. The wind's purifying power is invoked to cleanse and invigorate the body and spirit, highlighting its essential role in the natural world. Rain, brought by Indra through his thunderous battles, is also celebrated for its life-sustaining properties. In Book 10, Hymn 9, verse 1, we can see this. Let the waters, the mothers, clean us. Let them purify us with their essence. Let the rains pour down to bless the earth. This verse highlights the essential role of rain in purifying and nurturing the earth, ensuring the fertility and prosperity of the land. Lightning, another powerful natural phenomenon, is often associated with the divine energy and power of the gods. In Book 1, Hymn 32, verse 14, where you can read, May the lightning flash with your brilliance, O gods, illuminating the skies and dispelling the darkness. The brilliance of lightning is seen as a manifestation of divine power, its sudden flashes illuminating the world and symbolizing the divine intervention that dispels darkness and ignorance. Alright, you guys, so let's look at some hymns devoted to Ushas, the goddess of dawn. And let's keep in mind, you guys, that she's one of the most celebrated deities in the Rig Veda. Her hymns are filled with poetic imagery, celebrating the arrival of dawn and dispelling of darkness. Usha symbolizes renewal, hope, and the eternal cycle of day and night. Ushas is often described with vivid and evocative imagery, her beauty and radiance illuminating the world. In Book 1, Hymn 124, verse 1, it says, She shines upon us like a young woman, awakening the world with her splendor. This verse captures Ushas as a youthful and vibrant goddess, her presence bringing light and awakening to the world. Her arrival marks the transition from day to night and from night to day, symbolizing the triumph of life over darkness. The hymns to Ushas often reflect on the cyclical nature of time and existence, her daily emergence of a reminder of life's perpetual renewal. In Book 1, Hymn 113, verse 8, we can see this. Day by day she comes, the bright Ushas, opening the paths of righteousness for all. Usha's daily appearance underscores the regularity and reliability of the natural order. Her light opens the paths of righteousness, guiding humanity towards virtuous living and spiritual awakening. Ushas is also a symbol of hope and new beginnings. Her light dispels the fears and uncertainties of the night, bringing clarity and inspiration. In Book 1, Hymn 48, verse 3, it says, Ushas, who dispels the darkness, brings us hope and drives away our sorrows. This verse highlights Usha's role as a bringer of hope, her life symbolizing the dispelling of ignorance and despair. The dawn's arrival is a metaphor for overcoming obstacles and embracing new opportunities. In many hymns, Ushas is seen as a connector between the mortal and divine realms, her light facilitating communication with the gods. In Book 5, Hymn 80, verse 1, it says, Ushas, the divine herald who brings the light, may you connect us with the gods and bless our offerings. Ushas' role as a herald emphasizes his position as a bridge between humans and the divine. Her light is seen as a conduit for prayers and offerings, ensuring that they reach the gods. Ushas is often personified as a beautiful woman, her presence gracing the sky with warmth and light. In Book 1, Hymn 92, verse 1, it says, Ushas, the bright adorned with jewels, with her shining rays, awakens the world to activity and life. This verse presents Ushas as a radiant and adorned figure, her light bringing vitality and awakening to the world. The imagery of jewels and adornment emphasizes her beauty and the transformative power of dawn. The hymns frequently emphasize the rejuvenating power of dawn, symbolizes the renewal of life and the promise of new beginnings. As she awakens the sleeping world, Ushas renews the promise of life, bringing hope and inspiration to all. And that's from Book 1, Hymn 113, verse 2. Ushas' arrival is a daily affirmation of life's continuity and the internal cycle of renewal. Her light breathes new life into the world, inspiring hope and guiding humanity towards a brighter future. The hymns to natural elements and Ushas reflect the Vedic people's deep reverence for nature and their understanding of the interconnectedness of all life. These hymns celebrate the beauty, power, and divine presence in the natural world, highlighting the sacredness of its environment. The Vedics saw nature as a direct manifestation of the divine, with each element representing different aspects of the god's power and benevolence. This perspective fosters a profound respect for the natural world and an awareness of the divine in everyday life. The recurring themes of cycles and renewal in these hymns underscore the Vedic understanding of time and existence. The daily rising of the sun, the flowing of rivers, and the seasonal changes all symbolize the eternal cycles that govern life in the cosmos. These hymns highlight the interconnectedness of all elements of nature and their harmonious functioning. This interconnectedness is a central theme in Vedic thought, emphasizing the need for balance and respect for all forms of life. As we continue to explore the Rig Veda, these hymns to natural elements and Ushas remind us of the enduring wisdom of Vedic tradition. They invite us to appreciate the beauty and sacredness of the natural world, encouraging us to live in harmony with the environment and recognize the divine presence in all aspects of life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this video. Stay tuned as we continue to dive down the Rig Veda in this series. All right, thank you guys. Peace and love.